We dumped a little corn just for feeding this morning. Should be a drone showing up pretty soon to spray that 17-acre sorghum field. And I think maybe tomorrow we'll even be baling. So we're gonna hook the baler up. We just gotta move a couple more tractors, get her hooked up, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. We got a drone coming. This is gonna be cool. I'm pretty giddy. So what does one of these run? About 20,000?
The T30 is gonna be 24.5, and then the newer model, the T40, is gonna run 31.5.
Wow.
That'd be the package deal. So you'd get your batteries, your cooling station, your spreading unit, and your spray unit.
How many gallons does it hold?
That one's 8, and the T40 is gonna be 10.
Well, that's not bad.
Nope, not too bad. This one's got like a lifting capacity of about 170. The T40 is about 200.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, you ever tie a rope to it and try to pick yourself up?
No, but I've been asked that so many times I can't count.
All right, we got it loaded up, about 8 gallons. We're gonna take off, spray this. Shouldn't take too long because, you know, it's only 17 acres. You can feel a lot of wind come off that when it takes off. Easy as that.
Yeah, now you just sit and watch. So here you set all the gallons per acre, your flight speed and your height, and then your gallon per minute. Each nozzle will adjust depending on what you're setting those at, and then you just confirm it. And these would be your grids. So you can see as it's moving along, it's highlighting where it's spraying green, and then going to the next yellow path and starting to highlight that. And then here it'll indicate, even tell you where it's going to empty. I would actually stop right here, just to be efficient with my batteries and tank.
Yep.
Because you don't want to fly it all the way over here, have it empty, and then have to bring it back and waste battery and tank.
So I guess you haven't introduced yourself and who you're working with.
Yep.
And
my name is Mathew. I'm with Volitant Drone Technology out of Dunbar, Nebraska, but I'm up here in South Dakota. You ever need some drone questions or concerns?
Yeah, so you know, what farmers are mostly using this? Is it something when it gets too wet and they can't get out, or, you know, odd-shaped field?
So a lot of farmers are using it for your wet areas that you can't get to. Maybe they got a field that doesn't make much sense to drive to the boom sprayer, so they'd rather just load this drone up and go. You got your hobby farmers, you know, that got smaller acreage that, you know, it doesn't make much sense for them to have a boom sprayer. And, you know, guys are starting to get a lot better idea what these things could do. Some guys are getting the ideas to spray cows with them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could spread cover crop. I do like house applications with Tempo. A lot of my job is down in Nebraska, actually spraying for the weed boards, doing like frag spraying on the Platte River.
And I suppose like even ditches, like for the counties when they're spraying ditches, that would be a pretty efficient way to do it.
Yep.
Just kind of, it's a good shape for fitting a ditch.
Oh, yep.
But speaking of that Tempo thing, we've been getting bit by gnats like crazy, so that's definitely something that would be ideal for us right now, because these mosquitoes and gnats are terrible. I don't know where they're finding water, because it ain't rained in months, but yeah. That's a large battery.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Is this what they put in those Teslas?
Probably, I don't know. About the same size as a car battery.
So about how many acres an hour can you get done with one of these machines?
The manufacturer, they say that you could do 40 on this one, but all manufacturers are liars. And in a perfect world, you're more likely 25 to 30. And then same with the T40, that says you could do 50. You're probably more looking at 35, 40. But for the most part, with these, you only have to apply 2 gallons to the acre, which is the selling point, because it's more like a helicopter where it's shooting its crop wash and getting it spread around. So this thing's actually got a 30-foot spray swath.
I think yours is a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah. They all fly the same though.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it.
Yeah, of course.
This is my favorite part. Woo! Taking off. Oh my god. We just got the slightest wind away from the trees. It's perfect.
It's kind of like when aliens attack. Huh?
Oh. What do you think?
I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The bulls don't seem to mind
The
it.
bulls don't care. They're like, eh,
They're like,
that's just a larger bird than usual.
yeah, if it was a cow, maybe I'd pay attention, but otherwise.
All right, there's just 3 acres left. Launching for the last time here, and I guess we'll be done and moving on to the next thing. Watch her go one more time. Killing just a few weeds. We're almost out of battery, almost out of chemical, and we'll land her. Well, awesome. Thanks for coming out.
Oh yeah, no problem.
That was a lot of fun, and yeah, I didn't have to make our co-op come out here just for 17 acres, so they'll appreciate it too.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I do like on your business card it says pilot,
Oh yeah.
which, you know, you are a certified UAV pilot.
I'm recognized by the FAA. What I say is I'm the dentist to a doctor.
Ah, I like it. Yep. He's still a pilot, folks. We'll have in the description below some of his contact information and their website. You know, how far will you drive to do a job?
It depends how much you want to pay me, I guess, but I've gone all the way to Iowa, border of Iowa. That's 7 hours, so
yep,
I'm not too picky.
So line up the acres, folks, if you need something done. We really appreciate them coming out, and it's pretty fun to see.
Yep, or if you need a quote for a drone.
You sell them too, or?
Yep, we sell them.
Oh.
We sell anything ag, so we do the multi-spectrals. It's not recognized as one, but we sell the thermals, which gets used a lot for agricultural. And then your spray drones is what we really specify in.
Mm-hmm.
We ship those all over the U.S.
Oh, sweet. All right, fun stuff. We're gonna cut some hay today too. Jeff's little patch. Take about an hour and a half. First impressions on the first pass around the field. There's some stuff there. A little bit was the grass in the fence line, but you know, once again, fence line's caught snow, so there's some heavier stuff in there. Also, you can see there's some bugs in Uncle Jeff's alfalfa. Oh, crawling up my leg. Bunch of aphids. This back corner and over by the trees, extra snow was caught. Some pretty thick stuff. One of the obstacles this year, there's so much variability. So, you know, we just went from really thick now to this is about 8-inch tall thin stuff. You know, I had it spread out around the end rows. I knew they were going to be taller. Well, then you get into this thin stuff, and then your windrow, you can see a lot of ground in it. So what I do to combat that, when I get to some thick stuff, I just take a little bit less of a header width, a shorter width, so it's not as thick and full, and it'll dry down better. We're gonna run into some issues with that when we come in here to bale it up. Gonna be some wet stuff and gonna be some really dry stuff, but man, it feels good to cut through some of this. That's about knee height right here in this low spot. Beautiful stuff. The brand new windrowers from John Deere, I know you can adjust your windrower from the cab. I gotta hop out and grab that lever down there. Those new machines definitely have some advantages. All right, Dad's gonna take over. I'm just glad you came when we were starting to get into the bumpy stuff, so now I can leave and you can just fall out of this chair.
I'm glad I'm in the good seat and you're in the buddy seat for this round anyway.
Yeah, now I'm gone.
Yeah. I should do a song of the day. So, by the way, I am extremely close to doing my 200th song of the day.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Hooray for not having any duplicates after 200.
I didn't know they made that many songs.
Yeah, there's all kinds of songs. There's country songs, there's rock songs, and then there's songs that I don't talk about that I don't really watch or listen to. I mean,
You don't watch the songs?
I don't watch any songs.
Okay.
Hello, folks. The song of the day is by the Hollies, and it's called Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. That guy's got the coolest voice. I always enjoyed that song. That's a catchy one. Listen to it and it'll be in your head all day, which is what I aim to do each time with
The song of the day.
You couldn't wait for it, could you? He's getting impatient.
Oh, it's getting up to 90 today. It's a little early for those temps, and the hay is going to be ready soon, and tomorrow we'll probably actually start raking and baling. So we got the baler hooked up. We just got to get the rake hooked up and we'll be ready to go. There's a trailer in the way, so we're going to use this tractor to move it. Oh, we even got the clean oil in here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. We, of course, flew a drone, sprayed our sorghum, cut some hay, hooked up a few pieces of equipment, and we'll be using them tomorrow. Thanks for watching, folks. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. You know how you wanted a pool?
Yes.
Well, I'll make you a deal.
Alright.
You can buy a pool if I can buy a drone.
How big is the drone?
About the size of your pool.